Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is about good
Are you
vibes,
using your kit?
Yes.
great food, and grilling up a classic Philly steak and cheese.
You're not using your bottles?
No, not yet. Already got one used.
Okay, I'm coming out to see what you're doing. I see you got your apron on. Your apron came from Blackstone.
Yes, it's a black.
Y'all, my husband was so happy about his grill. He has been wanting this Blackstone for a good while, and he was able to get one. He loves it. Philly steak and cheese hoagies right here on our Blackstone Outdoor Hibachi Grill. If you've been thinking about getting you one, I'm telling you, this is the one.
Oh, that's a Blackstone tool that came in your kit.
Yes, it is.
Oh yeah, it's got the emblem on it.
Take a little
Both
bit.
of those came in there.
Yes, it did.
Okay. I don't want to slow you down because I see your grill.
Y'all, my husband running the grill today, and you know when he on the grill, it's about to go down,
But
okay?
they say it's okay
Now
to
he
use
got this
butter on
hibachi
it.
fired up nice and hot because the key with hibachi is high heat cooking. Now let's get into this meal because nothing says comfort food like hoagie steak, tender steak, provolone cheese, and that toasted hoagie bun with garlic seasoning on it, honey, and butter. He got started with them onions down there. He gonna let them sweat, and he just added some bell peppers, green, red, and yellow. That's what's gonna get that flavor base going. Can't you hear that sizzle on there? Now he gonna get in there with his Kinders, wood fire seasoning. Yeah, that's one of his favorites he like to use since he got this new little grill. Together with that oil on there, and then he gonna start giving it a quick toss. The flavors is already marrying together. hmm Lemon pepper to top it off before he start flipping them spatulas, baby. Here we go. Listen to that sizzle. Don't that look good, y'all? I'm telling you, if you thinking about getting this Blackstone Outdoor Hibachi Grill, this is the one. And I've linked it below for you along with the hibachi, the Blackstone Hibachi utensil set too. It's a really neat set. It comes with its own bag, spatulas, it's got bottles in there. It's got everything. The kit is really, really nice. We linked them down there in the description in case you want to grab some for your boo. Now he not using the bottle because he was already using. He had put some stuff mixed up in the ketchup and mustard bottles that we already had. He said he didn't want to break out his new bottles just yet. Now once he sautés these beautiful looking vegetables, look at the color on these veggies. They're gonna caramelize once he starts with the steak, and he's gonna separate them. We don't mix all of it together on the hibachi. He's gonna take his veggies off and begin to put
So
his
these
steak on
all
there.
came
This is him displaying his
in the
tongs
set.
from the utensil set. Next up is the star of the show. I'm inside getting the chopped steak seasoned up. And this chopped steak is from Kroger. You see, that's the container right there. We're going to use 2 packages of these, and then we're going to use some New York strip as well. But I'm going to get all this seasoned up real good. I'm using some Maggies. I'm hitting it with some Maggies, and then I'll be going in with a little bit of the Kinders on top, and then I usually add a little bit of lemon pepper. I don't add that much when I season beforehand because when he cooks it on the grill, he tends to add more seasonings. I'm going to add some garlic powder and probably a little bit of smoked paprika on there, and then we'll call it a day and get it on out there to the grill so he can start placing it on that Hibachi Blackstone Outdoor Grill. And there he is oiling it up, getting it ready so that he can start applying the steak. As I said before, we don't mix the vegetables in on here. We cook the steak separately for our hibachi Philly cheesesteaks. And of course, I had to step in there and just help out a little bit. He dropped some on the side. I was just trying to help a little, just a little bit. Just a little bit about my husband for those who didn't know. He did go to school for cooking. He doesn't do it as a living, but he likes to do it as a hobby. He also cooked for many years for a women's and children's homeless shelter back in Michigan. And that facility has closed down many years ago now. As you see here, once that meat hit that hot grill, you just chop and flip and keep flipping until it's brown and cooked all the way through. The Blackstone utensil set makes this part super easy. The scraper and the spatula, you just get it done. He's not using the scraper here. He's using two spatulas. I guess that's what he prefers for this, but it does come with a scraper. And see, I told you he was going to come in there and hit it with some more seasoning. Now, at this time, he asked me to go get some more meat because he wanted to make sure that he had enough of the chopped meat to the ratio of the New York strips that he's going to cook and add for the steak hoagie. So he's just going to move what he already cooked, over to the side, and we're going to add the other batch of meat on here. Now, this is a combined video of when we cooked for 10 people. And the end of the video for today, we made steak hoagies again, and we just cooked for um, 5 people. So this is double the batch that he cooked today. And I didn't get the New York strips when he was cooking them on the hibachi grill. I was doing something else, but I did get a view of them in the oven after he had cooked them and had them chopped up.
You're not gonna need to use it again?
When we tend to cook for a lot of people, we just kind of work together and just be in sync with one another. It's a beautiful thing. It's almost like a love language. Now, they say the secret to Philly's cheesesteaks is the provolone cheese. You just kind of lay it on top of that steak and let it melt. I did not record that part because I went in the house so that I can begin doing the rolls. Now, the hoagie rolls, we just spread a layer of Dukes across it, and I tend to put some seasonings, but I make sure that the bun is completely covered with the Duke's Mayo so that when it hits the grill, it gets that contact and you get that nice golden brown color on your hoagie bread. After I spread all the hoagies with the Duke's Mayo, I then go in, and that's him coming in with the steak. I didn't get when he did the New York strip steak on the grill, and I didn't get when he put the cheese over the meat. However, after I finished with that, I go in with some garlic seasoning, garlic powder, just lightly over each hoagie so that it toasts up real good like a garlic roll. Very, very tasty. So definitely, if you want to take it up a notch, sprinkle you some garlic powder on top of that Duke's Mayo after you spread that layer on those hoagie rolls. Now, we tend to wash as we go when we're using utensils because I don't like having a bunch of stuff to clean up after you done cooked. And here he's going to go ahead and put them all out there. Now, this is like I said when we were cooking for about 10 people, and he was loading them up. But I did those the same way with the Duke's Mayo and sprinkle with the garlic powder. These are the ones that we did today. And, it was half of what we did the last time, which I thought it would be neat to put that in here so that you can see how mini buns could fit onto the Blackstone Outdoor Hibachi Grill. Once those buns are ready, it's time to bring it all together. And remember, don't be shy. Make sure you fill up your buns, okay? And y'all, look at that there juicy chopped steak, caramelized onions, peppers. You got the provolone cheese melted. We got a side salad going on over there where I chopped up some cabbage and put together red and green cabbage with some craisins. We put some lettuce on top of our hoagies. I like my cheese on the bottom. He likes his cheese on the top. And then we use some of the Kinder's garlic palm spread on there. And we added a little bit of ranch. He put ranch on one side and the garlic parmesan on the other. I just put mine across both sides. And then I had me some ranch for my salad. This right here is the kind of meal that disappears fast, so make sure you make you a few extra. It's the perfect recipe for game day or backyard cookouts or on the weekend when you just want something hearty for that night meal. And satisfying. Cooking on the Blackstone grill with the high heat sear to the flat top makes it perfect for chopping, mixing, and melting. And honestly, it's become one of our favorite ways to cook for the family. If you're ready to upgrade your grill game, check out the Blackstone Hibachi Grill as well as their utensil set. I've linked them both in the description for you to grab you a hibachi grill and the utensil set, and make sure you try this recipe for yourself. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a new recipe, product demo, or backyard cooking with us. This was Lady Empress. Thanks for watching.